So you got a deadline of the 8th on potable water to the school. What other deadlines do you have?
We have that there shall be compliance with all the requirements of the Safe Drinking Water Act, and we've got lots of sections to comply with, no later than August 14th. And then, listen up, we got to prepare and submit reports to DEQ within 1 day of the above dates advising DEQ of our compliance status.
On the 15th, we had to have everything.
If they don't give us an extension
Well, like
of
on
any
the
of
8th,
these
you gotta have
dates.
that tonight.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
Could you get me a copy of that?
Yes, sir. In fact, I've got it on my laptop. Y'all have clean copies? Okay. Yeah, we have that compliance order, Richard, and we have another order, the assessment order, which is hitting us with that.
Is that your $8,000?
Yes, sir.
You have one of those, Ron?
Yeah. You might make Richard a copy of all of that. Tinker with Boston about the notice of violation might be helpful to him. There were some more dates on that.
It's all,
It's
It's all
got
together.
July
You got it all.
29th. That's right.
Okay,
so you
good deal.
So you got really two projects going on right now to get your numbers in for the emergency application, to get your immediate your repairs paid for. And then you got these compliance issues to do. And then you're drilling the wells. You got the money to drill the well.
Right, we have the money for the
So
well
that's not an
project.
issue.
It's not an issue. The well
Have they
project,
started on that, or you got
they,
some
August
preliminary?
8th, we're
That
supposed to sign.
contract will close till the 8th.
That contract, we closed it on the 8th, and they can start any day, where they have what, 10 days to start it?
Start within 10 days.
Within 10 days, they have to start it, and they have 6 months to complete it. So,
And how many wells you drilling?
2 more, we've got 2 existing out there, and we'll do 2 more. Yeah, I understand. I'm trying to get them to drill 3, but they said they didn't have money.
Is this in a good water vein? or-
Yes, it's a reservoir underneath the ground. Aquifer, what they call it, well, and we've had it tested probably 20 times. Every little bit, DEQ,
Is that included in a comprehensive water study?
I don't know about that. But they hollered 2 or 3 times, every time we turn around, they're saying, test the wells again, so we tested. Every time they holler test, we tested and sent it to them. So, and every test has come back real strong. The only thing that's in it is I think an iron type mineral, carbon dioxide, and they put an aerator in, which will solve that issue. The only thing we're gonna have to treat it with is chlorine. So it's a lot better water source.
And everything's in this assessment. Are those things being corrected now and being taken care of?
That's what we're trying to get done right now. That's everything we're trying to do, we get right now. Part of them have been corrected, but there's some of them haven't.
Really, as soon as your turbidities are down, you've got residual chlorine, you got 2 consecutive days of activities. Pressure up.
And the pressure, number 4, right.
You can get that in compliance. What we're actually gonna be doing out there is we have nothing to do with working compliance. We're automating the system
Right.
back to what it is.
What it used to be.
But yeah, as
You're-
long as you got your chlorine residual and your turbidities down,
Your pressure's up.
you should be all
Taking
right.
the system.
Yeah. In the system. And the pressure after that. 2 or 3 days, like I said a while ago, your tower should be full. Should we have to?
Unless we have another big leak.
For those activities are going to take people tomorrow night and Thursday morning night to make that deadline.
Pressure up first, or
So it's got to, in order to make the 8th deadline, it's got to have the money tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Usually the labs won't run back teas on the weekend, so you won't be able to pull your samples till next Monday or Tuesday. As soon as you get your system full.
So you could pull it Thursday morning and Friday morning, and take them up Friday morning, and then still run Saturday.
If the system gets full.
I don't think the system
school actually doesn't start until the 10th, but probably the reason they're asking for the potable water there by the 8th is because teachers will be there.
Well,
They
probably
don't go
call
till
that's
the
when
9th.
you start. That's the
Teachers
day
don't
they
report till the
told
9th.
them.
I'm sorry.
I said they probably call school district, ask when your school start, and they probably said, because that's usually in service the first couple of days.
And we need to vote on this emergency grant that we're trying to get, all right? No, that's not
We
right.
address the DEQ things first, I think.
Yeah, I need to know what you all want me to do. I've got a couple of concerns. That's making that, the 8th deadline, because there's provision that if you want to request a hearing and request an extension, you can. However, as of now, all of these things are effective immediately, because, we haven't asked for an extension. Then the second concern is the fine. We've got to get into compliance, we've got to deal with the fine, and we know we don't have the money. And at our worst possible time, we're getting hit with this fine. And so I would need you all to authorize me to, tomorrow, I would try and get them notice that we would like to be heard on it. And then, I have to look it up. They'll give us a hearing date. And if that's what you all want to do, otherwise, if you just let it go, you're going to be hit with the fine.
And they
if
said
you
we only
don't.
had so many days to pay it, 10 days, I think, to pay it out.
Who would do now?
They said within 10 days. That's from Friday night, because I got this on Friday night. In my email.
By this Friday, I would need to make the request for a hearing. Just says that it will be scheduled, hearing will be scheduled promptly.
So we need to make a request for a hearing on the fine to start with, and a request for a hearing on the violations next, is that right?
Well, on the violations, I mean, we know we're in violation,
Yeah.
and these fellows are working with us, everybody is to try and get the violations taken care of. And if we're in compliance with that by the deadline, we're okay. And then we've got the water issue, the potable water issue. So they're really trying to get us into compliance and then trying to get us water by the 8th so that we don't have to haul in potable water. So, you've got basically the water that's needed by the 8th. You've got bring them into compliance, and then you've got the fine. And the fine will kill this district. You might as well turn it over to the state if you have to pay that fine, because that money could go, into
15%,
bringing it up.
we're gonna have to pay them.
Yeah.
That doesn't fall under emergency, does it?
No. I don't think so.
Unless you can write some legislation to change it.
Quick.
Emergency legislation.
That leadership we got right now probably won't happen.
No. I'll make the motion if nobody wants to, that our attorney go on with what she's got to do and try to get it solved. With the fine, all of it.
I'll think that.
Foster?
Wouldn't need three
Yes.
separate motions.
I think so, Jim.
Yeah, I can do it separate.
And, it's kind of tough for me to know. This is one of those things, you might have to make part one of those motions as, Scott's gonna try and stay in touch with me about how he's progressing and whether we're gonna have water by the 8th. If we're not gonna have water by the 8th, I'm gonna need to contact DEQ about that. Okay, that's gonna be one, and that's sort of a contingency plan. I think I would make a motion that said that if Scott says it's not gonna be ready by the 8th, we're not gonna be able to have water for them,